skidder this morning. We're finishing up one of these big trees we cut yesterday. Still had quite a bit of lumber in the top of it. That we're going to try to get the top drug over here. If you can see through this dirty windshield here. I'll have to back up a little bit. It's been a day or two since Dad's run the skidder, drug any logs. It's a huge top. Now, our buddy Joe, he pointed out yesterday that our videos have been uploading funny, and I noticed that too after looking at them. And I'm not really a whiz with making videos or all this stuff, but I think I've got an idea what the problem is. Hopefully today's video won't be that way. It'll be like they should be. But I'm glad Joe pointed that out to us. I don't know if I'm still on the way here or not. I keep the windows open when I'm working in close quarters. There he goes. Dad's winching her in now. That old Gearmatic winch is slow. I'm more of a fan of the John Deere winches myself, but this skidder, when we bought it, had come out of Canada several years ago. And whoever had it up there put a Gearmatic on it, which, I don't know, it's not like it's a bad winch, but I like the Deeres a little better. I think they're faster. I know they're faster. Here. Just wanting to pull him backwards. Big top. I seen this little bat on the ground flopping around. He's still alive. Probably don't come any closer to that than a live bat. We're going to put him over here out of harm's way. I really don't even know what to do with a bat. Kind of put him there on that tree. There he goes. Well, or flop, jump around, whatever. He's okay. We'll get the rest of the cleanup done here on this oak. We got it looking pretty good. That's a big improvement over how it was when we started. Almost kind of like we reclaimed this little piece of ground. They could seed this. They could do what they want. If they want to mow it, grind the stumps. The original plan, we were told they were putting in solar panels back here. We've definitely opened up the canopy a lot to where that can be done now. It looks pretty good. I've got about 1 or 2 passes more I'm going to make with the bucket here, just kind of sweeping the ground up. Good done with that. We'll look at some logs. Bucket along, smooth it up, make it look good. Just kind of fill in some of the low spots that are needed where I've uprooted some trees. Of course, we got a big Pile of debris here, dirt, debris, rock. I think it's turned out really well. Kind of the finished product here. Ground all slicked up, and it's not super smooth, but it's pretty smooth. If I took the time to really get after it, we could really slick it up good if I had like a Harley rake or something. But we've just gone along and kind of floated the bucket and filled in a bunch of the lower areas where I pushed out smaller stuff like you see there in front of us. Kind of filled in those holes and tried to track them in the best we could. Of course, we've got most of the debris up. You'll have a few stumps like these red oak stumps here. What we cut this morning, this one was lightning struck and dead. I'm pretty sure that was the tree the bat was in. And you've got these few big walnut stumps here. And I'm sure whatever avenue the landowner's wanting to pursue, he'll either have the stumps ground out, or whoever's doing the work to solar panels or whatever will have the stumps taken out. But we've got it smooth. It's you could drag it with a har and it'd be ready for seed. I would suggest seeding it. I don't think erosion would be too bad of a problem right here, but it's always a possibility if we get a hard rain. But this stuff here is much rocks in it, especially right here. It's just all rock. It won't erode out too bad. We walked down the draws and no more big walnut. It's just kind of this area right here. The rest of it's just kind of red oak timber. I was thinking maybe further down the draw we'd find some more, but no dice. It's kind of funny how that stuff grows. But it definitely looks a lot different when we started. Nice and open. All the debris piled up down there right in the draw, so it can be burned or left there for habitat's what I'd do with it. We see a lot of deer here even when we're working. I would personally leave it there for whether it be coyotes or fox or deer. We'll go up here and we'll look at the log pile real quick. Kind of walk through here. We're just waiting around until we take lunch. It's all the same tree. 1227's already starting to check out. We'll put some irons in it today. This one's checking out too. 1228. This is either a second or a third cut, not even a butt. I think it's 24, 25 inches. Same with this one. No worm, no bird peck. Clean as a pin. Very, very uncommon logs for Southwest Missouri. Sap line really ain't too bad for them. It's checking out too. Checking out that thumper. When we cut it, we couldn't reach through it. It's the one from yesterday. We like that little bit from reaching through. It's not doing too bad. It's starting to check out a little. It's checking out. Not too bad. Product, I think it was maybe 6 trees. Pretty good pile of wood for just a few trees. Let's go eat. If you want to catch the eye of the whole neighborhood, load out logs on a small city street in an urban neighborhood. Check out that beast. 12 foot, 28 inches of prime wood. That tree had just a little over 1,800 feet in it total. That was the first 12 foot. Second 12 foot's identical. It's slow going. We got to fish every log out here with the skid steer to the truck. Get them loaded. Two at a time, one at a time. Probably ain't going to get 3 at a time. Be careful where you load. Then traffic. I'm sure these people are just wondering what in the world's going on. Anymore, when we get calls for jobs, you never know. Used to, it was a cut and dry deal. You knew that you're going to cut a big tract of timber, and all you need was a good log skidder. Now we work so many smaller tracts of timber, and you just got to be versatile. You got to be prepared to take on whatever challenges may come up. And I'm not saying that we're the only ones that could take on a job like this, but there's a lot of guys that wouldn't be equipped with the right equipment to get in this place, with the rubber track skid steers, with the smaller skidders, just to take on a job like this. I mean, it was a time-consuming job, all things considered, with the total volume of trees, because we really didn't cut that many trees. We cut 6 walnut trees, and that was it. So anymore, it's just, I think it's very important to be well versed. I guess that's really not the right thing to say, but well equipped. Just be prepared whatever might come your way, because it's you need to take on whatever jobs you can get. And I definitely wasn't going to pass this one up just because of where it was. Now, I did know it was going to be a challenge, but we sure weren't going to pass it up. Too good of trees. Too good of trees. Whenever you're cutting 6 trees that got a total of, nearly 6,000 feet, you've got some pretty good trees. And hopefully we can get a few more bought on the neighbors while we're here. We're sure going to try. Specs on that truck, that's a W9 Kenworth, later model truck. I'm not exactly sure on the year. Of course, to me, if you got a 2000s model truck, to me that's still a later model. It's got a 600 horsepower Cummins in it. That's a Rotabeck 80 Elite loader, extended boom. The bed on it's actually a debris bed. That was a storm truck, but now they've got it set up for hauling logs. But it's got a solid floor on it. Double bunk pup. It's a nice truck. It's a real nice truck. I kind of like those Loadout loaders too. I'm getting to where I really like them. That's probably just about loaded. He's going to make 2 loads out of this set of logs, so he won't load real heavy. The guy running the truck there, I've known for 15 years, man. We used to run around together, and I was just out of high school, and he just started driving a truck here not long ago. Good friend of mine, great friend. He's actually doing really well on that loader and truck for just starting out. He does really well on it. He's a solid dude if there ever was one, too. Sure these cars don't know what to think. We'll probably get a cussing for this. We actually laid some blocks down below the outriggers there, that way we wouldn't scuff up the pavement. We'll go out here when the truck's gone and sweep up everything out of the street, the bark. See there, a piece fell. Just part of it. Yeah, we'll get it swept up to where it looks good. That way no one complains anymore than, well, hopefully they won't have anything more to complain about other than there was a truck out in the street loading logs. Just to give you an idea of where we're packing these things to, between the house, between the trees, which I'm still bound and determined to find a way to get that big walnut tree down, alongside the house, under utility lines, up the rock driveway. I'm going to set these right here because he's going to go kick these off the yard and come right back. So we're going to go ahead and start getting some set up where he can get here and load pretty quick. Trying to keep the boom down. I'm trying not to spin any more than I have to. When we do, it's just in the gravel. Back here and get a few more. Now we're not going to put them all up here because there's not really the room to, you know, put a big windrow of logs up here. We want to definitely get a start, that way when he comes back there's less time for Justin to be waiting to load in between us shuffling logs up to him. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.